Okay, hey guys, welcome to our webinar. You have been following our page, so clearly that's why you're here. We are so excited to share this with you. It'll only take about 30 minutes of your time. We're going to try to make it super quick, but make sure that you get all the information you need to. So basically what this is for for obviously the pages you've been following, but this is for how to be in complete control of your life by taking full advantage of affiliate marketing. So if you didn't know already, we are affiliate marketers. We work with a system online that is absolutely amazing. I think all of us were a little bit skeptical when we very first started because, you know, it's something online. But you'll hear everyone's story here in a minute. When I first started this, I was living paycheck to paycheck. I didn't know what I was going to do. And within a year, we were making multiple six figures with this system that we're about to show you. So I hope you're ready. If you want to take notes, go ahead. If not, that's perfectly fine too. This is recorded, so you can fast forward and rewind. But I'm going to go ahead and get started so that we can get into some good stuff. Oh, man. So basically what to expect on this webinar. This is going to show you a new outlook on what is actually possible. It's going to give you an idea of how you can live a fuller and richer life. The word richer, I love it because it means so much more than we think it does. Richer and fuller. I just love those words together. But this is also going to show you how you can supplement your income completely online. We all thought it was impossible, I'm sure, but here we are now. And then this is also going to show you how to take your business to the next level if you're already in a business. Additional knowledge on job statistics, those kind of freaked me out when I was looking at those. And you'll also get a free blueprint on how to make the most of your life by the end of this. And this was created by us. We sat down and just thought about, different ways that we could live life fuller, especially with this system. So stick around to the end and you will get that for free in an email. Okay, so this is just a quick overview of every slide we're going to hit. This is where I started taking notes. You'll get the blueprint breakdown in the next slide. You'll also see who this business is for and who it isn't for. That's a fun slide. You'll get to see the changes in the job market, kind of scary. You'll get to see advantages of actually staying ahead. Technology advancement, the pros and cons of actually starting something like this, the 3 steps to actually running a successful business, and then you'll also get the tools you need to run your own business. A little breakdown of that. That's interesting to see. You'll also see our weekly mentorship and how our system works with the offers that we have. So the free blueprint, this is probably my favorite. I've spent a lot of time just going over it and making sure that it's something that's going to help. Sorry, I keep moving our faces around if that's distracting anyone. But this is constructed for individuals that know there is something more to life by individuals like us that went after it. So it's step-by-step instructions that you can use to master anything, even outside of anything businessy. I actually laminated mine and I hung it on my office wall. So definitely look at it every day, but it's just a little special thanks for sticking with us until the end. Okay, so who this business is for. I just want to say it's for everyone because that's just how I feel, but I will give a breakdown of who it is for. It's for people who are currently wanting more out of life, people who are already entrepreneurs and just want something more, people that know they are capable of achieving great things, people that have accepted they're responsible for the outcomes that they get in their lifetimes, and then people that just have that desire for a lifestyle change. I know I fell under all of those categories. I was a little bit unsure. I tried other things online, but once I looked into this and actually got a clear understanding of it, I knew that this had to be something great. So this webinar is not for those who have a negative mindset, those that think this is something where you just get rich overnight. I'll touch a little bit more on that. And then people that don't think they're actually capable of creating something great. I will just say I'm a huge believer in humans are brilliant. I say that every day. We are capable of so much more than we actually let ourselves do. So that's something really neat. The whole get rich overnight thing, this is a system. You will have a training system. You'll have a coach. You'll actually have a training system you have to go through. Sometimes people, they'll join and they won't even look at the training. So the training is something really big. It is constructed for people like us. You don't have to have a prior skill set in anything marketing related. I know this entire panel, they came from different backgrounds, and we did not come from affiliate marketing whatsoever. I Googled what affiliate marketing was when the person told me, oh, it's affiliate marketing. I was like, what is that? Like, is that even a legal thing? So you don't have to have experience, but this is not something where you are just going to sign up and let a business sit there and just make money. So just like to be clear on that. So this is how the job market is changing. And I literally was just looking into this just to see if it was something that I would be able to share, because I have seen personally, just being on Facebook and being on Instagram and other social media sites, that, you know, it does appear to be changing, but I was just wanting to dig a little bit deeper. So the crazy statistics are hidden a little bit by us. I'll move our faces over a bit. But this is the impact felt already. So this was before 2015. You can just read over that and just see. We have, oh my gosh, sharing economy, crowdsourcing, middle class in emerging markets, young demographics in emerging markets, rapid urbanization. Oh my gosh. There are so many changes that we've already felt. I know that was funny. But 2015, 2017, this would also fall under already felt. If you just read over these, I'm just going to, quickly skim the Internet of Things, because that's what my main point was in this. 2018, we're in that year right now, through 2020, robotics. We have, oh my God, we have automatic transportation. We have artificial intelligence. That word, artificial intelligence, freaked me out so bad when I read it. I watched this commercial on YouTube where they were showing a TV series where you can actually pick a different body to be in, and you'll get to live for like 200 more years. And when I saw that, I honestly thought it was real, because I was like, what are they, like, seriously, they have so much going on right now that it's just crazy. Biotechnology. Oh God, you guys know, I'm sure you know, just from being on Facebook, being active in the world, knowing what's going on. Things are definitely changing for everyone. So this opportunity is huge, and I cannot express that enough. With the statistics on the previous slide, just a little information there. Even a current look, like I said, at social media. Obviously, technology is growing rapidly. So think about how just your phone has advanced over a few years. Imagine how online jobs are going to advance too. This slide, I read it to my husband about 10 times, because it just freaked me out how much the world is changing. But whether you consider the advancement of technology as something negative or something positive, you can still take full advantage of how it's changing now. Wouldn't you rather stay ahead? I would, especially after looking at just how my iPhone has changed over the past 3 years. And you can ask anyone on this panel. I have a new phone like every few months. I don't know why I'm so bad at phones, but every time I get a phone, it's like more technical, and I have to like look up how to use it. So with that, we also have a Google Home in our house. I don't know if anyone has those or know what those are, but me and my husband were literally just having a conversation at dinner, and I said something about being pregnant. I'm pregnant right now. And our Google Home says, Taylor, you are pregnant. Your baby right now is the size of a banana. And it was just weird that they were listening, Google was listening to me say that. So just how technology is advancing, I'm just trying to help everyone wrap their head around. It is insane. Just when we think, what could they possibly come out with next? Someone knocks on your door to deliver groceries that you ordered online. That's totally a real thing. Do you see where I'm going with this? We are showing you now how you can actually get ahead and stay ahead. Affiliate marketing is definitely something huge. So a little bit of my testimony. I know our faces are cutting off the name. My name is Taylor Knowlton. I'm not going to move our heads around again because I was getting dizzy. I can only imagine how y'all feel. But I am Taylor Knowlton. I am from Texas. You can probably hear my accent. I start to really have an accent, I guess, late at night because it's coming out. But I started this around Christmas time in 2016. I believe it was, it was 2016. I started this completely skeptical. Like I said, I had no expectations for this to actually work. It was one of those like last results or last resorts. I had, worked in an actual network marketing company for 4 years, and that was where I was just asking people to purchase products. I loved the products. It was just hard trying to actually find people that I could get to use them without them feeling like I was bothering them. I was sick of doing stuff on my actual Facebook page. I had tried online surveys. I went to school to be a nurse. I thought I had my life figured out. My husband went to school to be in the medical field. We were missing out on each other. This is my family right here. We were on the beach after we started this. That would have never happened before. But we were so desperate to actually get time together and to actually be together every single day. I got to this point where I knew that life had to be so much more than what I was getting or giving even. I felt like every day was a routine that I dreaded. I was staying at home at the time with my daughter when I came across this. I laughed when I clicked on the link because there's no way something like this is possible. And here I am, like a year later, actually helping you guys get involved with this because it has impacted our lives so much. But that's just a little bit of my story. Something that I always like to sit down and do, just even now, even after all of the success, I like to think about where would I be, in a couple of years. So just think about yourself 3 years from today, like this very night. Are you going to be doing the exact same thing that you did today? Or are you going to do tomorrow? Is it going to be that cycle that you want to get out of? I'm not saying life is miserable if you don't do this. I'm not saying that by any means. Some people love their job and do this. We have someone that's going to share next week that she's like, I'm still working because she loves her job. But that is rare. It's rare to actually love what you're doing every day. So if you had to just sit down and picture, where would you be 3 years from today? Where would you be? What would you be doing? What would your everyday look like? If you took a chance and made a change and actually accomplished your goals and dreams, that perfect day, I know everyone's thought about that. I hope. I actually didn't until I started this, but that perfect day, like how your day would be perfect, how amazing would it be to actually accomplish that? So that's something I just want to let you think about as you hear these other testimonies. But where would you be if you actually did what you wanted to do? And I'm just going to throw this out there. You only get to live once, and that sounds so cliche, but think about it. Today, this time that we're spending with you right now, you don't get time back. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to our first testimony, which is Aubriana. Aubriana, you can go ahead and pop out and share.
Hey guys, thank you so much for having me on here tonight. I'm Aubriana. I'm from Washington, and I started in this business May of last year, so it's been a little while now, but just to back it up and tell you a little bit about myself, right out of high school, I wasn't the typical, teen that wanted to rush off to college. I've always been more of a planner and wanted to, figure out my life. I didn't know what I wanted to do exactly, so instead I just went straight to work. I was a banker for 6 years, and it was a stable job, plenty of benefits, holidays off. I was making more than a lot of kids that were coming back from college were making. However, once I met my husband and got married, just being simply satisfied wasn't enough for me anymore. I wanted more out of our life. Sure, many people can relate that when you get married, your wants, your dreams, your hopes, they aren't about you, just you alone anymore. They're about you as a couple. My husband is in the military. He leaves quite often, and while he can't control that, I have the power to control what I want to do with my life. And it was hurting our marriage, having me coming home upset and tired and miserable every day. I was giving all of myself to my customers only to come home and give the leftovers to him. And that just wasn't going to fly, especially looking into the future and seeing how I would end up as a mom one day. I didn't want to spread myself so thin that I didn't even recognize myself anymore. I ended up quitting that job, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go back to school. Maybe that'll fix my problems. But it got to a point, the same thing, where I was succeeding in school, but really I was trying to talk myself into the excitement every day because it wasn't something I was really going to be passionate about. That's when I happened to come across this opportunity, just going on Facebook, and after enough Google searches, I'm sure you guys realize once you're Googling things, they show up on your Facebook. I was trying to search for how to work from home, because I didn't want to listen to a boss anymore. And that's when Taylor's face showed up. And same thing, I was like, what in the world is affiliate marketing? I had no idea. Even after, checking it out, I was still a little bit confused and skeptical. But the difference in this opportunity is that you have that coaching, you have the mentorship, and the training is so simple. And just from talking with her, I'm sure you can tell by listening to her already, she genuinely cares about everyone. I'm sure all the people on the panel tonight can agree that she genuinely cares about your success. I've been doing this for a few months now, and I can tell you it's been life-changing. I can never see myself going back to a typical 9-to-5 job. This is allowing me and my husband to have more time together, something that I never thought was going to happen. And he gets out of the military in the next year, and I just know that everything I've wanted for my future is coming true because of this. When I see us as parents down the road, I see us being able to raise them together and not in constant passing the way that we would have been if I continued my life the way it was. To touch on what Taylor said before, really thinking about your life in the future, when I decided to jump in, even though I was scared, I did that. I thought about, do I want to be in this exact same spot where I am now a year from now? And the answer was no. So the option is really simple. You either jump into action and take control of your life, or you stay stagnant and unhappy forever. So it's up to you. Thanks.
Oh my gosh, I have the chills. Guys, I love hearing these testimonies. When I started this, testimonies are what completely, it just got me. I'm going to see if I can move our faces down here. No? Okay. I thought there was a way I could move them across the bottom. Okay, so the next person we have is Jessica. Go ahead and share, girl.
Hey guys, can you hear me? I hope so. So my name is Jessica. A little bit about me. I am also from Texas. I'm actually not too far from Taylor, which is kind of weird because people all over the world do this. But I am actually a single mom, and I found this opportunity. My daughter was about, I think she was like 6 months old, and I had gone back to work. I am a nurse by trade, and I was pretty miserable. I was miserable before I had my daughter, but I was even more miserable when I went back to work because I felt like I was always away from her. And when I was home, like I literally had no energy to pour into her. And that it devastated me. Like I started thinking like, okay, eventually she's going to go to school, but what about our time now? What about when she's off for the summers, or just I started thinking into the future, and it scared me that as a single mom, like I have to work, and I have to provide for both of us. So I started looking for something. At first I was like, maybe I'll go back to school and be a nurse practitioner, or something that was going to pay more. So actually the day that I found this, I signed up for my GRE to go back to graduate school. And then a few hours later, I came across this, and I, instantly signed up, and, I started the training. And I remember when it was like a month later, I was scared. I had completely forgot about it. But I was supposed to take my GRE to go back to get my master's, and I completely forgot because my mind was so focused on this. Like, this has completely changed everything for me. Like, I have a clear vision of what our life is going to be with me and my daughter. Like, I'm not going to be stuck. When you're a nurse, you pour so much into your patients, but like you don't have anything left to take home with you, for your family. It's so draining emotionally, physically. Like I'm so ready to be done with the scrubs. So yeah, this community, the mentorship that we get has been absolutely amazing. It definitely has been life-changing for me. And I became a nurse to get to help others, and that's exactly what we get to do here. So, if you are on the fence about this, then I encourage you to really, like everybody on the panel has said, to picture where your life is going to be going. Maybe you're not thinking in the now, or maybe you are thinking in the now, but think about where you want to be in a year, 3 years, 5 years. Like, are you going to be unhappy in that situation working for somebody else? So this has been the best experience for me. I'm totally grateful for Taylor and for all the support and leadership that she's given us. So I hope that you guys make a wise decision in joining us. And that is my story.
Yay, thank you so much, Jessica. I love hearing everyone's stories again. Amy, go ahead and share.
Hey, so my name is Amy, and I am from the Nashville area of Tennessee. And so I got started about 8 months ago, I guess almost 9 months now. I started in June of last year, right after Aubriana did. And when I got started, actually before I got started, so I was pregnant, and I was trying to figure out how I would not be able to go back to my job after I had my daughter so I could stay home with her. And I was like searching and searching, and after I had my daughter and I was on maternity leave, I was just still searching and searching for something that I could do at home. Well, I just gave up and just decided, you know what, I've got to go back to my job. There's nothing I can do online that's going to, supplement my income. That's worth it. That's actually, like legit and actually going to, replace my income. Well, right whenever I gave up looking, searching, is when this opportunity just fell in my lap. It just showed up right in front of me, and it was like a dream come true, like there's that perfect opportunity right when you least expect it. And it has been completely life-changing. When I got in, I got started, and I've gotten to take a trip to Vegas and meet lots of people in the community, and it's given me a vision, a clear vision of where I'm going. And exactly like the slide that Taylor had showed about, or talked about, the 3 years, where you see your life in 3 years from now. That made me think of the quote by Oprah Winfrey: do what you have to do right now until you can do what you want to do. And that's exactly right. Like, just do what you have to do right now to be where you want to be three years from now, a year from now, 6 months from now. I guess I'm just going to leave you with that. Thanks, Taylor, for having me on.
Thanks for sharing, Amy. We're going to go to our last testimony. I'm going to switch things up a bit and just have it on us. But go ahead and share, Nikki.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. My name is Nikki, and I am from Brandon, Mississippi. My story is a little different. I am a wife and a mom of 2. And I've actually worked in information technology for 11 years. So me and my husband, we had very stable jobs that we planned on retiring at. And then I came across this just lively chicks video talking about traveling the world and, being able to live on our own terms. So I had to figure out what she was talking about. I was completely skeptical. I had no idea. I thought everything, earning an income online, especially hundreds of thousands of dollars and things like that, was a complete scam. But I had to think to myself, was I okay where I was? And I really wasn't. I couldn't imagine. I'm 31 years old, spending the next 14 years in an office. And so I have these 2 beautiful children and a husband that I want to do things with and spend time with, and stop living paycheck to paycheck. So, I definitely, it was last August that I decided to jump in and check this out. And, I had no idea what it was going to turn into. And it just completely changed my mindset. The community is incredible. Now it's February, and I just turned in my resignation for my full-time job, and I am going to be with my family every single day. So that's what I've gained from this. And so much more. It's just been an incredible journey, one that I never saw myself on. And now things that I never thought were possible are actually possible. So it's just completely life-changing. I definitely encourage you to take a leap. If I had not, I would probably still be sitting in an office for the next 14 years waiting to collect retirement and, giving up on my dreams. That's what I've gained back from this. I'm dreaming again. I have goals. I have things as a woman and just for myself and my family that I'm going to be doing, and really excited about life again. So I think that's about it, Taylor. Thanks for having me. I'm going to pass it back to you.
Absolutely. Thanks for sharing. Guys, seriously. Okay, back on the slide. But seriously, this has changed so many lives. It has completely transformed. Look at all of these people. This is another community, or this is our community of people that are also part of this changing their lives. And we'll probably switch out speakers every once in a while, so I'm sure you'll hear from all of these people, but it has been absolutely amazing to watch all of these different lives change. And yes, this is a quote. If you can't stop thinking about it, don't stop working for it. I was originally going to change that quote. Honestly, I forgot with my pregnancy brain, but we can still apply that to your life today. If you can't stop thinking about something in your life that you want to go after, you want to do, why would you stop doing it? Again, you only get to live once. Why would you waste any time not trying to make yourself happy, not trying to build those dreams that you have? So, okay, we'll go ahead and get going. But you can literally get anything out of life. And I feel like it took me doing this to actually believe that and to actually think that that was possible. But this has been something that has changed my mindset completely. So you were not just brought here by chance. I have no doubt that you were meant to watch this webinar. Whether it's something for you or not, you were supposed to see this. Something inside of you brought you here. That voice in your head that said you can do it. I absolutely believe it, because again, humans are brilliant. I literally wrote that on this slide. Humans are capable of so much more than we can even imagine. Don't limit yourself. And I firmly believe that. Before I started this, I used to think there's just different types of people. Some people just don't get it. And I was one of those people that didn't get it. And I didn't even know that I didn't get it. And then once I started doing this, my mind was completely opened. I saw we are capable of whatever we want. Like it's just amazing. But okay, the pros versus cons, I promise we won't keep you too much longer, but this is really important. So the pros of this, it's a constant mentorship. You get help every step of the way. Everyone on this panel is here to help you. You literally have help throughout this entire process. You're not gonna have to pay us to help you. You're not gonna have to pay us to get on a one-on-one. It is literally us helping you throughout this entire process. This is an automated system automated systems. I was like, I typoed that. But automated systems that do 90% of the work for you. So with that being said, that doesn't mean there isn't work to be put into this. You have to complete the training. You have to follow the steps. But the automated part of this, we just talked about how technology is advancing with automation. So the automated system we have literally does so much for you. Like I felt like after I finished everything and I was like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore because everything is done. There's always something to do, but there's so much automation that you feel like, I should be doing that, so it's definitely amazing. But the training is all click by click. Again, you don't have to have experience to be able to do this. It's literally click by click training. You get to take your life back. You get to be back in control. You get to have those dreams again and chase after them fearlessly. You gain the ability for time and financial freedom. That was one thing for me when I started. I have the hiccups, perfect timing. But I was like, I have to get financial freedom. I have to get financial freedom. And then as I was going, I was like, it was the time I wanted. I wanted my husband at home with us. I wanted us actually living together. And it was just amazing just to see that mind shift, that you can actually live a life with an entirely new mindset. And I just said that my mind completely transformed after starting this. So the cons of this is you spent all of this time watching this webinar that wasn't for you. But like I said, you were brought here for a reason. Maybe something someone said you were able to take away. Your life won't change unless you do something different. I'm not saying this is for everyone. You truly won't know how the outcome of this would have been. You won't know if you don't do this. You won't know what it could have done for you and your loved ones. You could miss out on creating that perfect day for you and your loved ones. And that is something that I get scared about every time I think back on the time where I was like, should I do this or should I not? Is this a good idea? Is it not? I was terrified, but it turned out to be the best thing ever. Okay, but what if this isn't for me? Common worry. I felt the exact same way. I'm sure everyone starting this kind of had that thought in my head, like, what if I can't do this? Our system is created for people just like you. We are constantly coming out with new things, new training, new update, just things that can actually help us grow and find what we're looking for out of life. So this, again, is for everyone. Anyone can do it. Okay, it's not for everyone. Not everyone has the right mindset for this, but I didn't have the right mindset when I started this. But if you were worried that this isn't for you, reach out to any of us, whoever invited you on this, and just ask them. That is something that is very common. Everyone thinks, what if I can't? So why this is for you. You don't have to be an expert in marketing or even have experience in marketing, just like we said. This is something that you will be taught how to do through the training system we have. There are no upsells on the training offer. That means we're not going to charge you for additional help. I know there are other systems out there. People have reached out to me specifically because they were part of a system where they had to buy another part of the system and another part of the system, and it was just different things they were having to buy just to learn the material that they needed to do this. You have complete access to a team of coaches. You'll also be given a mentor to help you every step of the way. So what do we do? I already said that this is affiliate marketing, but just to make sure that we all know what it is, honestly, I still to this day, like sometimes people will ask me and I'm like, can I put it in my own words? Because I'm really not sure what the definition is, but I went out and got it for us. So what is affiliate marketing? It is a marketing arrangement by which an online retailer pays commission for an external website or traffic sales generated from its referrals. So that's where we come into play. Just a little bit of a preview on what marketing is. If you've ever, or affiliate marketing is, it's where you're not actually having to sell a product. Like I said, I was so tired of reaching out to people on Facebook and trying to convince them, persuade them, ask them, sell them. That word should just give it away. Sell them on a product. With this, it's a system that is doing everything for you. So you're not having to sell products to people. You're not having to chase people away from your Facebook page. I remember people used to unfollow me or unfriend me daily. And with this, it's all on a separate page. You're not having to do this for friends and family. It's all on a separate page that the training shows you how to set up. Okay, so the 3 things you need to do to run a successful affiliate marketing business. And I'll run through these pretty quick, but if you do have additional questions, again, feel free to reach out. But you need a converting sales funnel. This went completely over my head when I first looked into this. I was like, I don't know what that means. A duplicatable system with desirable products. That just went over my head too. High quality traffic. That word traffic, I thought it was like a traffic jam. I really had no idea what it was. So no worries, the training teaches that, but I'm going to give a little preview also. So a converting sales funnel, it's a process used to attract buyers to purchase the given product. This has to be attractive for our customers so they'll actually want to buy. The products are good, goods that we have. The page has to convert to actual buyers. So that's something that we have. We have converting sales funnel. You don't have to do it yourself. You don't have to create it yourself. You literally have different options to choose from to actually have the sales funnel with this system. So that's amazing, because I was completely blown away when I saw that. A duplicatable system with desirable products. So like I said, we have a system that's click by click, step by step, literally helps the newest person have that skill set needed to actually earn an income online. And every single person on this panel was given the same exact training. Everyone in this community was given the same exact training. We have people that make hundreds of thousands of dollars in 1 month. I just interviewed someone like a few days ago, like last week or something, who's using the same system, started like way after me. So she's only been in this for a few months, and it's the same exact training. So there's no reason that we all can't do that. So this is a system that can be easily passed on. We all passed it on, and paired with any product of choice. The key is that we want to share what works with people so that they can actually use what works. It's a winning cycle. Someone else, doing well and us not, it doesn't affect us. It's literally a winning cycle for everyone. So without a product choice, people truly don't desire, how would we make money doing this? We wouldn't. So that is also with our system. You're not going to have to go out and actually find products to plug into this. I thought I was doing that when I started, but you do not have to do that whatsoever. So high quality traffic. So we want to attract people that have true potential. And then we also want to attract people that are quality. So with quality customers, that equals sales. With quality people, like these people on the panel and anyone watching, that is also sales, because we are all doing this system together. We are all affiliate marketing together. So systems, you would need to actually do this on your own. It comes out to be anywhere between $4,000 to $8,000 just to have all of these different resources. And I'll tell you, once I started making, I think it was right when I got at like $20,000 months, I started looking into all of these because I was like, I'll just try to do it on my own. And then it was just too much. You're having to tie so much together, connecting the dots. It's a lot. not to mention you're having to pay for it too when you have a system that has it all included. So once I started looking into these different things, and then I saw, oh, well, why not just have the system that they have and use theirs? That's exactly what this is. The system is all of the things you need to run an affiliate marketing system, but it's all in one. So you're not having to pay anywhere near $4,000 or $8,000 a year for this equipment to actually have an online business. So, and it's literally just you passing it on to other people. So week by week mastering methods you'll be given. This is something super new that we've talked about just a little bit, just to make sure that new people coming in are actually being taken care of and are actually, getting that mentorship. I know when I came in to this, I was so scared to ask questions. I was like, okay, they're telling me everything's in the training. I should just know how to do it. But we are here to help you. We want you to be helped. We want you to be successful. I'm going to start saying words that don't even make sense. We want you to be successful in this. This is something that I truly would not be sitting here. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's only 8:30. I'm such an old person. I was about to say we would not be here at 9 o'clock at night. Well, that's still not even late. But anyways, so we are literally doing this for our specific people. And there's different webinars that if you want a different webinar, definitely reach out. We'll give that to you. But we put this together so that we can help people that are following us find the success they need. This week through 1 through 6, that wasn't given to us when we started. I literally was just thinking, like, how can we make sure the newest person coming in feels completely confident in what they're doing? And that's what we came up with. You get to meet your why. That's always fun and emotional. You get to decide where you're actually going to go with this. You get to dig deep to find out what's really driving you to succeed. You get to create your brand. That is probably my favorite part, because once we all started focusing on branding, everything just went to the next level. And then carrying out your niche. So what you're really trying to do, mastering the duplication process. So I'm not saying it's going to take you 6 weeks to master the duplication process, but actually understanding how all of the pieces tie together. That probably took me like 4 months to get. I was successful within my first month, my first 2 months, 3 months, but it took me 4 months to really even know how everything was even working together. So we want to make sure in your first 6 weeks that you're able to actually understand how all of the dots connect together in high detail. Once you complete the training, it'll all make a lot more sense. But That's just a little preview of that. But why is this important? This is something that we genuinely want you to grow with, or we wouldn't have taken the time to construct it. We reflected back on our first couple of weeks starting our businesses, just to see what would have benefited us even more and allowed our business to grow even faster. The additional weekly tools are rare. Like I said, not everyone in this business is fortunate enough to receive them all. It is an automated system. Like my first 4 people that came through, I never talked to them. It was literally, they just went through the process and had a coach. But that's how the system is. We choose to be involved. I would definitely take advantage if you choose to go any further because of this specific I guess add-on additional resource that you get, but that is definitely something we are excited about. So what you will gain, you'll gain access to all of these different tools. You'll see everyone has this right now. I didn't even know this was here. When I first started the Facebook Ads Manager, I felt like I saw a whole new side of Facebook when I started this, but you will actually be taught how to use that correctly. If you choose, you will be given additional training sources. You will be given different, like I said, converting sales funnel, landing pages. You'll be given different things, and you'll also be given a back office. So our back office is amazing. You can see a little preview of it here. I think that's again. It has the training all click by click. You can actually see who has clicked on your link and has put their email address into your link. So it's really neat just to see how all of these tie together. I was completely blown away when I saw this because I didn't think something like this was possible. Okay, so what our system offers, one more time, we're going to run through that. Our system offers mentorship, click-by-click training, an automated sales funnel, a one-on-one coaching call. That was probably the biggest thing for me. The coaching call is you get that immediately after signing up. You get to, watch a few videos, get on a coaching call. The coach helps you, decide how you are going to start this just running full speed. And it also helps you set your goals and really get to know your coach that you'll get to work with. So you also get that system platform I just mentioned, and then higher ticket offers to work with. That's also a lot of fun. The normal price of just coaching and the mentorship is $4.99. And when they told me that, I was like, no way I would pay $4.99 for that when I could just pay something, I thought that was insane. And I found that out after I joined, that it was a $500 value. So on average, that's what that cost. I just looked into I guess I wasn't trying to buy him, but I was getting a mentor. I'm going to wait until after we do our mastermind, but he was like $600 to buy for one day. Over a Zoom call like this. So I thought that was funny, but I'm going to probably do it just because stuff like that is so much fun. But on average, just the coaching call and mentorship is $500. So on top of that, the annual cost of having the system that we have is $8,000, $8,317. That is huge. So almost $9,000 for just the system platform, the mentorship, and the coaching. So today you would get all of that. So this is a special offer that we have for the next 12 hours only. In order to get on it, you need to email us. You can email me at coachtaylorknowlton@gmail.com. You also get your free blueprint because you made it this far in the webinar. So you can message me either blueprint to get that, or you can message me that and the person that you've been talking to, and we will connect, have a little mastermind, and come up with a game plan so that we can make sure that you can take full advantage of the special offer. So think about it. This is $99. This system is $99 a month. That is something that when I first saw, I was like, what is it that, could cost that much? But I just showed you the different tools and the coaching, the mentorship that you get included with all of this. To make my decision on it, is it worth it? I thought, what do I spend $99 a month on? And literally just looking at fast food, we were spending like $300. Now it's even worse, but we're so bad at eating fast food. But that alone helps me make my decision. One of the biggest things about this, and I'll move our faces over a little bit, is if you decide within the first 14 days of doing this, after your coaching call, after you look through the training, if you decide this isn't something that you want to do, you get your full money back, guaranteed. There's no additional, like, we literally are only wanting to work with people that truly see the value in this and truly want to do this. So again, you've earned your access to the free blueprint. Please reach out if you have any questions for any of us on the panel. One of the coolest things about the $99 monthly payment for the system is once you have 3 people that are cold market, that's just 3 people. All of these people on the panel, I did not know any of them before I started this, so they're all cold market. Once you have 3 people come through your system and actually start using it also, your $99 is completely gone, and you start just earning additional commission on top of that, on top of the other higher ticket offers that we get paid off of. So I am super excited for anyone that is, you know, really ready to make a change and that wants to make a change in their life. We seriously work so hard just to, you know, help motivate people and help inspire people and show them this is the real deal. I know a lot of the times people are like, I get on a daily basis, is this a pyramid scam? I don't even think that's the right phrase. I think it's like pyramid scheme is what it's called. But those are completely illegal. Those are not something that you can do. But if you have any questions, any worries like that, I know I did. I thought this was absolutely crazy. The 14 days money back is what really made me feel better. But reach out to any of us. We are here to help. We can connect you with, you know, the actual system we have and let you look around on the actual checkout page, just so you can see that it's all secure and that this is something real. This is something that we are using to not only change our lives, but change others. But does anyone want to add anything before we hop off? Okay, that's fine.
I'll just add that Taylor is absolutely amazing. So just know one last time that you are in good hands if you decide to join her. She has been there anytime any of us send messages. She gets on personal Zoom calls. I flew out to Texas and stayed a few days with her. You know, goes above and beyond. This isn't one of those things that you see online where you buy something and then poof, they're gone. This is a real business that you establish for yourself with real mentorship that is absolutely priceless. So I just wanted to add that and hope to see you on the other side soon, guys.
Yay, I'm about to cry. I'm pregnant and all happy now. But yes, guys, this is something amazing, and we really, really, truly hope to hear from you soon. If you have any questions, reach out to the person that sent this to you, whether it was someone on the panel or it was myself. You can also email this email address, coachtaylorknowlton@gmail.com, for that free blueprint I talked about. But we will talk to you so soon.